Hey, welcome back to my channel, y'all. I'm Real King, and this is it, y'all. Alright? Okay. So, this is my next video, so let's get right into it. A little bit earlier today, which is good, and I'll let y'all know why. So, as y'all may know, most of y'all know, last week was my first week at my new job, the warehouse job. And so my schedule was for all week was 8 to 5. Now, simple math, that's obviously 8.5 hours once you count, and that's including taking out the 30-minute break for lunch. So I ended up having overtime, 42.5 hours to be exact. So I had 2.5 hours overtime. Now I'm thinking everything is fine. I'm thinking that that's just okay. But apparently when this morning came around, I clocked in, I turned in my timesheet, and boss man tells me, you're gonna have to start getting off at 4:30, and so that was shortly after I turned in my timesheet. So it seems the temp service that I'm through, or that I'm going through for this particular job, they did not like the fact that I had overtime. And so it actually is a plus on both ends, for both sides, because to be honest with you, I'd rather get off at 4. I just want to work I'd rather just do my 40, to be honest. I'd rather just do my 40 right now. And that's just because I have a need. I'm really trying to, get back in order, and that helps for me to, that little extra half an hour, it does help for me to get things that I might need to get done, appointments, like I said, an extra appointment, so I can do something with that extra half an hour. So that's a good thing. So I'm not mad about it at all. And so, yeah, so that's what happened. Not a big deal. They can't erase what's already been done. So I want to see just how good that overtime is on that check. Neither here or there. So today was a good day at work. I am very focused, y'all, on, saving up my money. And then I have, and I'm probably gonna write it down today. I don't know why I haven't done it, but to make it official and put it in visible print, I'm just gonna make a list, to-do list of, this is it, y'all. This is it. This is it. Meaning, I am putting it all together. Okay, this is it. Is representing and is explaining that I finally, the job that I'm at, everything is kind of like, now the ball is rolling. I needed a specific kind of job for, for me to be able to meet my goal, financial stability, not stability, but financial comfort that I would have, and saving up money and stuff like that. So there's some little things that I have to do. And so the good thing is I was already able to check one off the list. So that job and the pay, good job. So that's a bulk of what I need to get everything else going, because everything else kind of falls underneath there, because it has to do with finances. So for my journey, I need to make sure that I have a good amount of money saved up. So, and ideally, my amount was going to be somewhere, I was gonna be able to reach by like June or July. So, and that still should be, as far as I'm concerned. I haven't checked the prices of any airfare and stuff like that. I was going ahead. I was checking out different websites on Airbnbs or and stuff like that. So I found some really good deals on those. But I gotta do airfare. And then I want to see if I can find a site that I can bundle. I thought that there was a site that you can do flight and hotel. So I'm gonna look that up and see if I can get a better deal that way. Although my stay is going to be lengthy, so I don't know. I'll check it out, but I'm putting these things into play, and so that's good. Um, and so now, like I was saying, I think I mentioned it in my last video yesterday. So I'm going to be transitioning my channel into the channel it's going to actually become, and everything like that. But it's just for right now. I think maybe for these next few weeks, I'm going to still be doing it like this, um, but because I got to save up some money to get, my equipment that I need for the kind of content that I'm going to be doing, and so I got that, but so that's coming, and I cannot wait, guys. It's going to be very exciting, and so to kind of give you guys um, an example, or just something, something to kind of look forward to, some ideas rather of what you'll be seeing on this channel, because I got a lot of stuff that's gonna be coming you guys' way. So I'm gonna be showing you guys a lot of kind of exciting things, things that I enjoy. And things that I've been wanting to show you guys or show people in general. And so like for instance, I skateboard. I'm a skateboarder, and so I want to show you guys some skateboarding tricks and stuff like that, or just me skateboarding, maybe at a park or something like that. But I'm gonna, I'll be showcasing some of my skills on skateboard. I will be showcasing you guys some my biking skills, and so that's gonna be pretty cool. Also, cooking is gonna be a part of my my channel. I'm just gonna be doing a lot of cool things, guys. I'm gonna take you guys to different places, show you guys different things, and so yeah. So I'm very excited. It's gonna be a lot of interesting kind of vibes going on, but and it's gonna really amplify big time, like once I start getting closer to the time that I'm going to be moving and stuff like that. So I'm going to kind of show you guys, it's going to kind of start off a little slow. I'm going to be showing you guys just kind of some things as I'm starting to build up, and then towards middle of spring and stuff like that, summertime coming, things are going to be really, really picking up, because that's going to be around the time I'm getting ready to be making my ways out here. But I want you guys to be a part of the I want you guys to follow along and check out, the process, excuse me, of how it goes as far as, me filling out the form for the passport, the visa, and stuff like that. I'm going to take you guys along so you guys can see, how this all works. You know what I'm talking about? And so there's just certain things that I can't really do too well right now without the right equipment. So, but that's coming, that's in the works. And so I'm very excited about that. That way I can kind of do more with my channel, and kind of and show you guys more, and just be more entertaining and stuff like that. So that is coming, guys. That is definitely coming. A complete haul, a new makeover, so to speak, overhaul to my channel. I still got to do some editing with my background and stuff like that. I'll be getting my hair done here, pretty soon. But just a whole bunch of stuff. So you guys are going to be seeing some transformations going on with everything, but it's all for the better. It's all for the good. I'm very excited about it. I got a lot of good stuff, coming for you guys, and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, so that's kind of what we're going to be doing. I'll show you guys different. I'm gonna show you guys different like places and stuff like that. It's gonna be crazy, guys. Like, I cannot wait. So it's gonna be a little bit for everybody. So the younger people, middle age, older folk, it doesn't matter, because I cater to all. I really do. So and I just really want to see how much involvement that I can generate. It's just a matter of taking something that you're good at and really, just using it to your full capabilities. And so, I figure, with the kind of person that I am, being really outgoing and adventurous. I've done a lot of traveling in state, or not in state, but within the U.S. I've done a lot of traveling, just a few different states and stuff like that. I love to eat. I love trying different cuisines for the most part, as long as it's in line with my dietary laws. But yeah, I just, I figure, this would be the right platform for me to really engage with a lot of people, because like I said, I know a lot of people. Being outgoing and sociable is a good benefit to have. Some people are shy, and they're not really they're not good with talking to people for whatever reason. I was once shy when I was younger, but got out of that real quick. Some people just don't have people skills, whatever. And so to each his own. But I enjoy meeting new people. I enjoy, different experiences, trying new things. And I just enjoy life. And so part of enjoying life is, you only live once, so don't be afraid to live. Don't live a little, live a lot. Okay. And so when you are given certain opportunities, it's probably a good idea, to take advantage of them. Like example, so a few years ago, well, let's see, starting back when I was maybe 12 years old, I think I'll start there. 12 years old, I had my first opportunity to ride a horse, and I did, and it was a pretty fun experience. In that same time and experience I was having, I was able to ride my first four-wheeler. I actually have photos of both of those, on me on a horse and on the four-wheeler. My mama still has that, by the way. So that was pretty fun, and I was at the age of, like I said, 12. Let's see. At the age of 4, I know I said it, but at the earliest age of 4, some people might recognize who I'm about to say, but I can attest to this. At the age of 4 in Oklahoma, 1979, I met and sat on the lap of Fat Albert. Now, I don't know if it probably was just someone that was posing to be him, but it was cool nevertheless. At the age of 15, I'd say, I cross country skied for the first time. I rock climbed for the first time. Extremely scary. I do not recommend it to anybody with anything up here. I did not like it at all. I hated it. But anyways, so I did that. I had a lot of experiences, guys, in life. I whitewater rafted, which is probably second to rock climbing, the most scariest thing I've ever done. I don't like open water like that. And I was with a roommate. I had a roommate at the time when I was in Aurora, Colorado. So this is probably like 2007. And she was on a softball league, and they were going to do some kind of a trip activity, which was going to be whitewater rafting for the whole day. And she, I guess, needed to bring somebody, and she asked me, and I was put on the spot, and I was like, okay. So I went, and the first part of the day was easy. The easy rapids or whatever, they weren't as busy. After lunch, it was the busy rapids. And this is exactly what you see on TV, but we had guides and stuff like that. We were all, we had our vests on and everything. And it was interesting experience. I will never want to do it again. It wasn't a bad experience. It's just it was a one and done. It's not something that I would have ever wanted to do. I just did it as a way of being a good, uh, I was just helping out my roommate, being a good sport. But anyway, so I did that. I know how to snowboard, and so I mean I do a lot of stuff, guys, and so a lot of people don't know the things that I can do or things that I do have done or whatever. And so I found myself most of my life just I amaze a lot of people. Like, it's just weird because a lot of people really judge books by the cover, and I don't know why. But being that I can do so much stuff and I have so many interests, and I've been involved with so many different things, arts and crafts, I'm going to be able to share that with you guys, different things like that. I feel it's something that I can share with other people. I feel like I have a lot to give back. And so that is exactly what I'm going to be doing on my channel. It's going to be fun. It's going to be engaging. And I am very excited to bring forth a new face, fresh content, new ideas, fresh ideas, exciting ideas, entertaining ideas, that will be put into play and everything like that. So that's what is basically going to be happening, guys, pretty soon. And so, like I said, I'm excited. I got a lot of studying to do. Got some things I gotta sort out and everything like that. But all in all, like I said, it was a good day at work. The first part of the day went by pretty fast, to be honest. That's what me and my coworkers were talking about. We had some steady work, and boom, before you know it, it was lunchtime, and the day just went by really good. So got home pretty quick. That was nice, to have done that, and able to get my dinner out the way, showered up. So now I'm good. So it'll be interesting to try to go to work tomorrow. And the reason I say that is because I was trying to go to work today. I was going to ride my bike into work. It wasn't raining, so perfect. Well, not so fast, because at the end of the corner was two big dogs. They looked like they were, that they lived together. They looked the same, but they were big, and they had a brindle color. Now, I wasn't wearing my glasses because these are, basically transitional lenses, and so I don't need to wear them at nighttime, and when it was dark. So, but my vision is not good, in distances and stuff. So I couldn't really make out, too much, and I didn't get. So what happened was, I'm riding my bike, and I'm just kind of going, I'm coasting. I get almost to the end of the block, and these dogs were on the other side of on the street, laying down, looking my way. So as I am getting closer, one of the dogs, even though it did not make any noise, it got up at a full stance, and it just kind of stared at me. And being that there were two, I just didn't feel comfortable testing the waters. I didn't. So, so I turned around and I just went back home, and I took a Lyft to work. And I didn't want to, because that's money that I just don't want to be spending on that. So I got a couple of options and ideas, and I got to do what I got to do. So I'm going to be figuring this out, because I'm not going to let the situation defeat me. I know that there are options for me out there. If I have to call 311 to report, and because I had to do that before, and stuff like that. And so I might do that because there's just this neighborhood as clustered as it is. It's just there's way too many stray dogs that are just always around. And the thing is I've been attacked before, wandering or not wandering, but I was going through this area to get to my place. It's kind of hard to explain because where I worked at is in a neighborhood. So to get out, so to leave my job, I have to go through this neighborhood just to get out to the main road, and then so that's kind of what was happening. But there's a shortcut I can take to get to my place instead of going out to the main street. I just stay in the neighborhood. So what happened was, by doing that, there were dogs just everywhere, and I was being chased by them, and so it was very, hectic and a little scary, to be honest. Now, my other side of me says, okay, look, if I get bit by a dog, cool, because I'm getting paid, and I still will get paid. I have, if I need to, I'll bring things to defend myself to the point where it won't be too bad. You know what I'm saying? But if I get bit by anybody's dog, guys, I'm getting paid. That's all I can say. I'm getting paid because and I'm getting them for everything they got. But yeah, so that's neither here or there. I'm not gonna make this into a big deal. I'm gonna get my behind to work. I'm gonna figure these things out, and I'm not gonna let nothing bother me or hold me back. But guys, that's all I have for right now. I appreciate y'all taking the time and checking out this video. And if y'all got anything out of this video, feel free to give it a like, comment. I've been having a few comments from a couple of my subscribers, and it's been cool. So I appreciate y'all engaging and everything like that. I'm glad that y'all find, that you guys have found some kind of interest in the videos that I am making. So that's good motivation for me. So I do appreciate that feedback and that constant engagement. But yeah, feel free to if you haven't already subscribed, y'all, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button so that way you guys are always informed and up to date when I drop my videos. Because I know right now they're kind of going all over the place. I'm praying that right now with my schedule that things will be that this time is going to be the best time, or the time that I can do my videos and not later, and everything like that. So it'll be good for you guys. But yeah. Spread the word if you guys haven't already. Let people know about my channel. That helps me grow. That helps my channel out. I appreciate that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, guys. And my goodness, y'all have a blessed day. I'm Ri'LL King, and this is it, y'all. All right.